Hi everyone, this is Justin from OV Graphics, here with the introductory tutorial for the 22 on Sloane Virtual Campus. This will just be a brief tutorial, basically skimming over the functionalities of the system, as well as certain capabilities. For overview, we will be covering the dashboard, courses, as well as the overall basic intended use of the 22 on Sloane Virtual Campus. Now, the best way to demonstrate this would be through a case study or a scenario. If you remember, we've all been to these meetings with the 22 on Sloane staff, and where they've basically analyzed our needs as a business, and so that they could provide relevant business support to each entrepreneur. So, this case study we will be considering would be an entrepreneur who's been running his business out of his own personal account, not formally registered with CIPC. And now at the stage, since the business is rapidly expanding, you'd need to register with CIPC so that you can operate legally. So this entrepreneur has approached Sloane, and the 22 on Sloane staff has agreed to assist him with business services via the 22 on Sloane virtual campus. So let's get started with that. Upon logging on to the 22 on Sloane Virtual Campus, you'll immediately be redirected to your dashboard. Now, your dashboard will outline the courses that you have been registered for, the amount of activities associated with each course, your progress with each course, some analytics there regarding your grades, some feedback from the course coordinator, a synchronized calendar, which will contain events associated with your course, as well as other events that will be occurring at 22 on Sloane. So if we start with the course, the basic look, overall appearance of the course starts with an announcement, topics, and each topic containing certain activities. Now, courses created will be unique, may be unique to certain entrepreneurs, or they may be global, meaning they can be accessed by anyone. The global courses I'm referring to would be your master classes, as well as other courses 22 on Sloane decides to provide. Not everybody will have access to all the courses. For example, as an entrepreneur, you specifically may need the CIPC business registration course, but someone else who already has a registered business may not need that. They may need a course explaining to them how to go about filing income tax returns and so forth. So the courses created could be unique to an entrepreneur or could be generic for everyone. So starting with the CIPC business registration course as per our scenario, you'll see that we start with announcements. Under announcements, it'll just be your course coordinator giving you any tips or information relevant to your course. So in this case, the announcement here is be sure to mark completed topics. If you have any problems, please contact your course coordinator. So going back to the course, you'll see that the topics and the activities they're referring to be marked are here. So getting ready, let's start with the first topic. Now, getting our business registered with CIPC. So we'll see that the instructions are make sure that you have the following ready: ID copy certified of the applicant and ID copy of all directors within the company. So the first thing you would need to do here, the first activity here is a submission activity or an assignment activity. With instructions, submit documents for checking. Now, if you click on that, you'd see that your course coordinator has instructed you to submit the required CIPC documents for checking. Now, the documents referring to here are the ID copies. So your course coordinator needs you to submit a document, your ID copy, just so that they can check. So looking at it, we'll basically need to upload a copy of our ID. In this case, I'm just using a standard PDF document just for the sake of demonstrating functionality. So in a real case scenario, you would need to submit your ID document. Once uploaded, you would need to then submit assignment. So you accept the declaration that is your own work, and then you continue. So submitted for grading. So now that has been sent to the course coordinator. The course coordinator will receive a notification telling them that you have indeed submitted your documents for checking, and they will notify you on how to go about after they've checked the documents. Now, since that's done, that has been marked as done, you can move to the next activity, which is this is basically a chat activity. You don't need to do this. There's no checkbox right next to it. It's just an activity to assist you with this topic. So if you click on the chat module and enter it, you'll see that it's a chat group between you and your course coordinator. It could also be open to other entrepreneurs registered for the specific course if they are registered for it. And you can basically chat to your course coordinator asking for help. Now, how this works is that if your course coordinator is live and in the chat room, they'll receive it immediately. If not, then if they are offline, then what they would do is they would just have to go and view the past chat sessions and then contact you with any queries that you left on the chat group. Going back to the course, you see that we've completed the first topic. Let's go to the second topic now, creating a CICC account. So a customer account is required in order to register a company online. This tutorial provides a step-by-step procedure on how to get this done. So creating an account, you see here that we have an ebook. Now the ebook is basically a document presented by your course coordinator to assist you with registering your customer account with CICC. You'll see there's a link here redirecting you to the CICC account, as well as step-by-step instructions detailing you how to go about registering an account with CICC. You need to register an account before you even lodge a company. So once you've read that, you can click that as complete. The second activity is a video. So if you're like me and you don't like reading through boring books and such, you obviously need to watch some tutorials. So what we can do,
Hello.
you see that the course coordinator has uploaded a tutorial video how to register a company in South Africa, step by step, how to open up a CICC customer account. So that's really specific to this topic that we're dealing with here. Once you've watched that, you can now click that as completed. Now you see here that there's a chat group similar to the one on top, but it's specific to this topic itself. So if you require any help with this topic, you can then enter the chat group just as we enter the one above, and then communicate with your course coordinator if they're live. If they're not live, they can always come back and have a look at the previous sessions and then respond to your queries accordingly. You don't have to use the chat group. You can also message them directly. So if we go there, we can create a message, the course coordinator, and then directly message them for help. Now they'll receive this via the system. If not via the system, then they'll also receive this through their mail. So as you see, it's gone through. Now we can go back to our dashboard, or to our course. So this topic has been completed. Now we can move on to the next topic, depositing funds into your CICC account. Now, before you can even lodge a company, you have to have some money in your CICC account. I think it's about 125 Rand, could be more. And then we can see that our course coordinator has sent us another lecture video to help us on how to deposit money into our CICC account. So you can watch through this tutorial video, get your information, go back, deposit the money into your CICC account, and mark this activity as complete. Now, once you've registered for an account, deposited funds, we can now start lodging a company with CICC. So we see our course coordinator has given us another tutorial video to watch.
Hello.
After watching this video, we should be able to now successfully lodge a company and mark that as complete. Now, this second activity associated with this topic is a conferencing system called the Big Blue Button. Now, the Big Blue Button is basically a virtual conferencing system that will enable you to have a one-on-one virtual session with your course coordinator. So how this works is if you are alone, if the course is unique to the entrepreneur, it'll then basically only be the entrepreneur and the course coordinator present in this virtual conference. But say, for instance, we have a master class. There'll probably be about 30 to 50 people who probably couldn't make it for the session at 22 on Sloane and need to log in remotely. They can then view the masterclass course coordinator through the webcam, chat with them, engage directly, and basically get the most out of the sessions without really being there. Very, very useful when it comes to masterclasses and very useful to entrepreneurs who can't always be on site. Because as entrepreneurs, we have to always be out trying to get business, and we can't necessarily be at the campus 24/7. So the last topic we have to be covering with this course is course assessment and feedback. So now we have successfully lodged our company with CIPC. Now we have to submit proof to 22 on Sloan that we've actually done this. So if you look at this, it's a submission activity, just like the one that we had before. So what we would do is just browse, just send through our CIPC document or a copy of the email that CIPC sent through to us, just as proof to say that we've successfully registered our company. Save the changes and then submit assignment. Now, once this has been submitted, the course coordinator will be notified and then they'll have to check and grade you. So, seeing as this is done, let's get back to our course page and we'll see that yes, it's been marked as completed. Now, the second activity associated with this topic is course feedback. Now, course feedback is just basically used to just give the 22 on Sloan staff more information on how we experience the course. If they can also, update the course to accommodate certain aspects that they might have missed out in the first run, and also for good record keeping. So just answer the questions. Submit, and it's done. So your course coordinator will receive the feedback and keep it for their records. Now you see that we've completed everything. The course has been done. Let's run back to our dashboard. We'll see that we are 100% completed the course, completed all our activities, submitted what we needed to submit. Nothing has been marked yet, so we won't be able to see grading yet as yet. Only after the course coordinator has checked and marked and posted your grades, then only we'll be able to see how we've been performing. So the second part of this tutorial, we'll be looking at what the course coordinator sees from their end of the virtual campus system and how they go about grading you and monitoring your performance. So see you guys soon.